Hello, this is entry 31. It's quite late in the day compared to when I usually have been starting these. 7:20. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel kind of indifferent. I didn't exactly want to do this today. I've been putting off this artwork all day too. It's bad. I don't know why. I think I did a little bit yesterday off camera. I'm still kind of working on two things at once here. Got some lag going on here. I downloaded this program. Oh, it's quite laggy. Flux. Honestly, it's not working for me right now. Basically, it adjusts the warmth of the colors on your computer. So later at night, it's the blue light filter turns on or the red light filter. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I thought it'd be useful, but I find it kind of annoying. Um, yeah, I feel a bit off today. I've been researching diet some more. I don't know. Maybe I think I'm low on potassium and overdosing on sugars and salt, but figure it out. I'm still sober, still not, I'm still being good. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm just here to draw for a moment. I don't have many huge plans. Let's take a screenshot here. Get right into this. Yeah. So I think I'm doing this in a weird way. I'm obviously doing this in a weird way. I want to make this a bit bigger. I'm curious what happens if I zoom in and take a better screenshot. I like this static image. It kind of looks better than the image as a whole if I zoom out, but I don't know. Is that any better? Kind of better. It's kind of better. I don't know exactly what I'm doing still. I'm just kind of doing stuff. I've been saying that a lot for a bit now. It's kind of doing stuff. I like something about this idea here, maybe. I don't know. I've been wishing things are a little bit different, and I'm trying to improve. I'm still moving forward here, but I wish things were a little bit different. I kind of like this shape here. I'll start just drawing stuff. I still have I'm still using the basic brush. I'm not using anything too fancy. I don't want to overthink this. I'm just gonna start drawing stuff and babble here a little bit. Oh, wrong brush, wrong thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's Monday. Oh, I got the wrong color here. I want a more golden color. Hmm. I could do something different. How do these colors mix? They maybe they don't. I don't know. I can change the color afterwards. So I'm just gonna start doing stuff here. Yeah, I wish things were different. I'm kind of annoyed by myself. I wish I don't know. Everyone, I think that's like a common theme among humanity. Everyone wishes there was something they weren't, you know, something better maybe. But we're here. I could be worse. I could be better. I could be, I don't know. Could be a lot of things. What's important? What's important is that I'm here, I guess. I'm trying. Um, yeah, I am trying. I don't know. I'm focusing on diet mostly. That's like my main concern right now. I'm trying to be more social too. Today's been a weird day. I've been quiet, extra quiet today. I feel like I'm mostly to blame for that. Um, I'm not asking people questions really. Social. I find socializing is easier than it seems. Like you just have to ask people questions. People want to talk about themselves, you know. But I'm in the same boat where I kind of want to do my own thing, I guess. So I'm wondering what the issue there is. I'm thinking maybe strangely I'm looking into diet about that too. At least I was attempting to. I was going to do that. Maybe I'm missing some nutrients that are like some pro-social neurochemicals. It's a weird thing to say. Maybe I'm probably just I'm just me. I'm not exactly the most social person at times. I'm trying though. I miss people. Um, I find my attempts have been lackluster, and I've been giving up quick too. I could be more stubborn about trying. Could be trying harder, of course. Could be trying more effortlessly, more effectively. I'm not sure it's so much about effort as it is about effect, which is maybe a weird thing to say because this whole project is maximum effort. uh, Apparently, this page in particular has taken me quite a long time, and I'm not in any kind of rush to finish it. I don't really care about the outcome particularly. I'm just kind of I'm enjoying the process. I say that, but maybe I'm not enjoying the process as much as I was to begin with. Which is kind of the reason I'm changing up a little bit. I'm kind of adapting as time goes on. I'm trying to do something different. I feel like I've gotten better at it though. Despite everything, I've definitely gotten better at this. By this, I mean simply talking into the camera. Like when I started this, I was quite nervous. Now I don't really care. Uh, to a large extent because like no one's watching these anyways, right? Some people are. Like, I get a couple of views in each, but I don't think anyone watches them in full. I haven't really checked the view statistics. No one's made a mention. No one's commented on any of these yet either, which is funny. I find. It's okay though. I'm kind of glad because part of me is terrified to hear the first genuine feedback. It's quite nerve wracking. I kind of hope I don't know. Hope people are nice. Actually, I don't know. Like even if someone is very toxic, I think I'll continue this out of spite. It'll give me something to talk about. But I don't know. I still haven't made any serious attempts to advertise this project. Um, I could, but I'm still not sure if I want to exactly. It's a weird feeling. Is this anything like? It's kind of neat, I guess. I also have this like angel thing. I really want to try to include this somehow. I like the wings. Like I made this exactly so I could give these faces some kind of body, but I don't know. I'll get there when I get there. I'm still talking to like a third person, like we or like plural pronouns, as if anyone else is watching. But yeah. I'm tempted to start uploading my backlog here. I have like 7 days backlogged, which is I feel awkward about that. I think maybe that's why I'm not getting proper feedback, so like everyone knows I'm 7 days ahead of whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's me overthinking it. Yeah, the snow continues. There's a lot of snow outside. We have like 9 feet of snow here. Like the snow banks are crazy high. They're obviously taller than me at 9 feet. Yeah. That's okay. I'm caring a little bit less, I guess, about this. I say, erasing the first line in this entire project. I'm trying to care more though. I don't know. It's tricky. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself here, because maybe I should put more pressure on myself. If I take this more seriously, I wonder what would happen. Would I get further? I've maybe I'm wrong in the belief that taking this not as seriously, taking this like less seriously is more fun, and therefore maybe more I can more creative out of it. Like, I don't know. I think I need to dedicate a lot more time to this art form, though. Is what I'm trying to say. Because I need to practice. Yeah, I really need to practice. I'm not at where I want to be. I wish I was doing this a lot. Uh, I wish I was a lot further. I wish I was spending more time doing this because then I'd be creating things that are nicer looking. Um, yeah. I also feel like my attempts at socializing have been taken to be. I don't know. I'm socially inept, man. Like I'm trying, but I'm not good at this shit. And at the same notion, everyone else is bad at it too. I don't know anyone who's like particularly adept, which is maybe why I'm particularly unadept at it. And I don't have anyone that can really teach me how to do this. Like I grew up in the woods, man. Like my parents were antisocial. I don't mean asocial. Asocial is to be not a very social person. I mean antisocial, which is like a criminal term. Like these people are aggressively uh, unsocial at times. Where growing up, it was much more of an issue, and I guess I thought everyone was like that, and it kind of made me not want to interact with people. Growing up, I realized that was like oddity to some extent. Good straight line, beautiful. Yeah, my life was an oddity. I wish it was more normal. I I can't honestly say it was though. Even I feel like my proof is in that when I went to university and I shared my writing with people, people looked at me strange. You know, It's not just me thinking I'm unique here. I am a weirdo, and I had a weird life. But I don't know. I'm not particularly bothered by it. I just wish no. I wish I knew how to adapt properly. I'm not sure what to do with myself a lot of the time, or how to do things nicely. Like, how do you? I want to be more friendly. I want to socialize more. I want to be more curious about other people. But I'm like, I don't know. Like, I feel it's almost dangerous to get to know someone, ask too many questions. Even though realistically, I realize everyone wants to talk about themselves. Everyone wants to be understood as interesting or interesting enough to have questions asked to them, you know? So it's not like maybe I need to cultivate this curiosity. So I am curious about people, but I don't know how to get the interesting aspects out of people. Like, how do you find out the most interesting things about people? Everyone's interesting, okay? That's not the point. Is not to say that some people are boring and some people aren't. Everyone's interesting. The thing is, it's hard to learn what is interesting about them. And I feel like it is a dangerous thing to simply ask someone a question at times, especially if it's directed. And yeah, to socialize in a proper way, it has to be directed. If you go into a group of people and you ask a general question, you're unlikely to get an answer at all. Um, if you ask a specific question to a specific person, you are almost guaranteed to get an answer, which is almost a strange phenomenon. But that's just how it is, as far as I've seen, as far as I know. There's a lot of cases where part of the fear of asking questions is like it's just a taboo, a cultural understanding that people find it oftentimes. Let's change colors up here. Why not? People find I find what was I saying? Sorry. Hmm. Yeah, just on topic of being social and yeah, I don't want that color. It bothered me there. Let's go back to the color I was using. Um, so why is it dangerous to ask people questions? I think this is a bias I have that not everyone shares, but maybe that's going a little bit far. I'm not that special. I'm not trying to pretend I'm special. Um, People get defensive. Okay, if you ask the wrong questions the wrong way, people consider it an attack, which is not good. You don't want to. If you're trying to socialize, you're trying to be friendly. You don't want to be attacking people, right? Even if it's accidentally. And your intentions don't exactly matter. You can have the best intentions and people will still get offended. It's the method, you know. It's the again, this is about effort. It's not always about the effort. It's about the effectiveness. And honestly, I don't know. I don't know what's effective. At some point, it's trial and error, and trial and error is a hard method for things that to learn things that are dangerous. You know, like you don't want to learn how to parachute through trial and error. No, that's how you know, obviously not. um, but socialization is not as dangerous of a skill to learn, but it is dangerous. You can get exiled very quickly. You can get ostracized. You can get Yeah, if it's like in the worst case scenario, you can get harmed by people if you're, in a more real life situation. You have your reputation destroyed. You can be offended, rejected. That's real psychological damage. There's potential there. But so yeah, how do you safely learn how to socialize with people is the question. And I think maybe the answer is that like I put a overemphasis on the idea in general that there's danger there when there might not be danger at all. Which is to say, like the answer is to be less afraid and take more risks in general. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I pretend to know because like I'm tired of saying I don't know. uh, I don't know though. The one thing I know is that I don't know. That's Socrates that said that. I can't even pronounce his name. I think therefore I am. That's a different guy. I don't even think he's. I don't know how much I believe in that, anyways. I think therefore I am. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm just kind of rambling. I kind of enjoy rambling here. I ramble, therefore I am. Um, I've been enjoying when I finally do get myself around to doing this, I do enjoy it a lot. I enjoy the process. I enjoy stretching my brain in such a way. Like this is a serious mental exercise for me. I don't mean the artwork. I mean talking, trying to sustain a train of thought and getting over the fear of being observed, even, which is a weird fear. It's not so much being observed, maybe, but it's like how I'm observed. It's dangerous. At the same time, I put a lot of information about myself out there. I'm not hiding at all, but no one seems to care, anyways, that I'm here. I mean that it might sound like a weird way to put it. No one cares. I'm kind of glad. I think if I wanted to be seen, I could be. I could advertise a lot more. Yeah, I'm really rambling here, and I'm kind of going off on a weird tangent. There's no particular point to what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to think out loud. I was just looking. I I don't hate it, which is cool. That's my main criteria here. Like my as long as I don't hate it, I'm doing something good. I hate a lot of what I make. So also I like this kind of text looking stuff. You know, it could be cool. It could be cool. I'm on the right layer still. Yeah, I'm really trying to be more social. Trying to figure out how to socialize in a way that's not dangerous. Um, though in the past I did a lot more dangerous socializing, under anonymous names. I would I was a lot more reckless with the kind of stuff I said. and not necessarily and it didn't necessarily mean a lot of it, but I wanted to test the limits of what could be said and what could be yeah, what was permissible. I'm gonna keep that little circle there. That was pure frustration, but I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I'm trying to think through some thoughts that are quite difficult to think through. I feel like a lot of people a lot of people won't understand that, but a lot of people will. And this is kind of a weird. I see the word OCD here. I won't cover it up, but let's keep it there. What else? I want to finish this circle. So the circle looks cool. Excuse me. The circle is an interesting shape. It's more of a hula hoop. What do you call that? A ring. This has been really good practice for me. The anxiety I had when I first started this is almost gone. I still feel kind of awkward to be fair. But it's good practice. Even when it comes to pronunciation and like speaking, I haven't been talking a lot well, I haven't spoken a lot in my life, to be frank. I feel like I've been silenced and oftentimes voluntarily, to be fair. Not always. Growing up was hard. Let's put it that way, right? Like, simply enough. I was not always encouraged. I don't think a lot of us weren't always encouraged, but I survived, and I've reached an age now where I can say fuck you to everybody and do what I want, which is nice, in a way. I don't want to take that for granted or be spiteful while doing that, even though I might have some feelings of spite in me. I don't want to embrace that really. I want to move past it. Because I grew up around very spiteful, angry people, and I don't want to become that. Like that's one of the founding beliefs in my philosophy, or whatever you want to call it, is this notion that I can be better than the people around me. And people who raised me are not like the ceiling of my potential. They are they're maybe closer to the floor. Sounds spiteful to say that like that, but hey man, I'll probably share some more of that over time here, even if it accidentally comes out. It'll come out eventually. I finally been sharing some of these videos with like closer friends. Hey guys. I don't know if they'll see this. I don't think a lot of people are gonna watch all of well. There's a lot of content here, kids. It's like an hour a day. I have 30 videos already. It's 30 hours of content. No one's gonna watch all this, and that's fair. I don't expect anyone to watch all of this. I have like thousands of pieces of writing. I write a couple times a day, a couple paragraphs a day. I don't expect anyone to consume all that content. But nonetheless, it's freeing for me because I can get it all out. I have nothing to hide anymore. I've said it all. And it's very freeing not to have any secrets. Or to have very few secrets, you know. We all have secrets. And some of them are necessary to keep. Some of them are just too much information, you know. You guys don't want to know everything. Let's put it that way, I'll be honest, dude. It's a need to know basis. Need to know, and if you're curious, ask. But otherwise, you know, I'm not gonna go out of my way to incriminate myself more than I already do. I say that in like a friendly way because I've had a weird life, but I haven't done anything particularly evil. Like I think back on my life, and I can't think of. I'm not the best person, okay? No, I'm not a saint. But I'm not intentionally evil. I've never, in recent memory, I don't intentionally hurt people, which is more than a lot of people can say. Um, we are often very vengeful. Humans are very vengeful people. They want retribution for the suffering others cause them, which is again, this goes back to the whole like vicious cycle thing. You don't want to I don't want to perpetuate that kind of thing because I hate it. I grew up around it, and you don't want to feed into the things you don't like. You don't want to give these evil things power. Oh, I need to fix my posture here because I'm getting a little bit too into the art. I'm forgetting about my like positioning. I kind of fixed my hand posture here. I don't know. It's not cramping up like it was yesterday. I've been having fun with this. I'm glad I can like force myself almost to have fun. It takes me a while to like remember that I enjoy this though. And, like for a good while there, and I feel like the cycle repeats every day. I got to remember that I enjoy the process that I've created here, or that I kind of found this process, just the process of order from chaos. Which I mean, I found it, and I studied it. I found it through study. When I was in school, I used to study this kind of this philosophy, this like esoteric philosophy, and I studied it more than I studied my school books often, which is I don't exactly regret it, though I do wish I had put more time into my school stuff too. I think I've mentioned this before. I've mentioned this a lot of time in the past, maybe not on camera, but I went to school for psychology, and I had lived in a small town my entire life, right? So going to a big school in a reasonable sized city, like Halifax wasn't huge, but it was big enough. Yeah, for me, it was massive. I let myself go. I had a lot of fun, and I don't regret that. But I thought my teacher would be more. I thought she would have more of a soul, you know. No, she failed me with by like a two or 3 point grade, like a such a minuscule amount. And even when I asked for like a bonus quiz or something, I was met with a no. You should have tried better. Uh, Absolutely cold and heartless. And that was surprising. I thought it'd be okay. I thought there'd be a way to come back from it. But no, she was quite brutal with me. And I guess I should learn how to appreciate some of that. I should I accept it. I accept what happened, of course. Part of me is still a little bit upset, but we move on. Um, Coming from a smaller city, a smaller town, people were a lot kinder. They looked at me and they knew my name. I wasn't just a number exactly, you know. My teachers cared. They had hearts. They had some kind of emotional connection with me. But in university, when you're in a class of 1,000 people, you're nothing. You're nothing to anyone there. No one knows or cares about you. They don't remember you. You know, if you sit next to them, you might not even learn their name throughout the entire year. And that was a shock to me because I didn't know the world worked like that at the higher levels. But it does. People are quite cold, and a lot of that is defensive tactic. You know, especially if you're in a bigger city, you learn quickly that um, people who try to approach you are after something. Um, they want something from you, which is maybe what makes creates like a weird sense of danger every time someone interacts. There's a lot there I can't unravel. um, I'm a country boy. I grew up in the woods, chasing frogs, hunting newts. Newts, like little salamanders. They're my favorite creature. I probably like them more than humans, which is funny. Funny to me. Yeah. Um, I've been enjoying this though. I really need the practice being human. Hmm. I feel like I never learned good social strategies. Um, so this entire thing is almost like an attempting me to learn like how to fit in or how to like interact with the greater community. Like, what do people want from me? Is what I is this like what I can is this good enough? Can I provide something of value in the things I create? And part of that's a question like what do I need to create that has value? And I'm starting to learn some of this, some of these things. People want help. If you can help someone, they'll love you for it. Um, but it depends how you help them. You have to help them in a way that doesn't that actually feels helpful, you know. And sometimes help is just entertainment. Sometimes help is advice. Not often. People don't really want advice. Advice is overrated. There's a lot of advice out there. If someone wants advice, they can ask. Um, it's hard to say what people want. People just want to be entertained a lot of the time, which I'm not an entertainer exactly. I think if I'm ever funny, it's usually accidentally, which is the worst kind of funny to be accidentally funny because you're like surprised that people are laughing. It's like what the fuck. But sometimes it's nice. I mean, like if I can provide humor, even if it's an accident, not the worst thing. Provide something of value. That's the whole game here. Um, and it's maybe we're kind of taught that humans have an inherent value, especially growing up. We are valued simply for existing. That is not how it's not how things work. In a lot of countries, Canada's a welfare state. You are given value simply for existing here. You are permitted to live even if you provide no value, no like obvious value. As long as you're a native, I guess. We don't really treat our migrants the same way, immigrants. Although, what do I know? Honestly, I mean, I'm making a lot of assumptions here. Like, I feel like my country exploits migrants to fund the welfare state that we exist in here. That's a weird tangent, though. It's not. It's just an observation. Yeah, people are very defensive, though. There's a lot of assholes out here. A lot of people who, I guess, I don't know. It's hard to tell the difference between someone who's just an asshole and someone who is defensive. Like, is someone who's aggressive or frustrated with life in general? There's hard to tell the difference. I wish I could wrap these thoughts up in a nice little bow and make it more pleasant, you know. But it's not exactly how my brain works, and how it's not working that way right now. This is not some kind of video essay with like a pretty point at the end. This is just me expressing humanity. I wonder how many people relate with what I'm saying though. Like I think quite a few. I like this like little alien text thing. Can't read it obviously, but it says something probably. And that's like the implication, right? Um, okay. So it's still very disjointed. It's just like a bunch of so far unrelated things. Let's take a moment here. Okay. Well, hmm, what's going on here though? I'm still trying to figure that out. There's something I like about this idea here. Maybe down here. Over there. Um, I feel like getting rid of that layer. I don't know exactly why. I just do. And I want to start trying to put this guy together properly. I feel like maybe I move these faces a little bit over. He kind of fits there, eh? Occasionally my Canadian comes out. Like it's hard. I don't even notice I have an accent until I do. You know, until I'm told sometimes. And I was like, oh, I guess I do. Let's see. This is quite a chaotic form here. I have an idea. Like I'm kind of wanting to embrace the chaos. I've been talking about that for a while now. Embrace the chaos. Like for example, this thing here can get moved. The background, the white here. I feel like it could be repurposed. Maybe not there, but let's just put it there for now. Yeah, I kind of like the. I don't know. It creates some kind of interesting form. Either way, we create a new layer. I want to start on this guy here. I'm gonna use the golden color here. I guess a little bit brighter white. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, I want this to be particularly chaotic. So this is my favorite brush so far. It is the, what is it, Basic 5 size. Basic 5 size opacity is going to be a little more interesting here. And let's test this out first. How does this work? Okay. Uh, Let's test. What does it use like 50%? Does it, oops. Oh, that's cool. This will work for me. Alright, so this is a I do have an idea. How do I start this though? Let's just start. Let me just start. Just gonna fill in very roughly the very roughly fill the forms. I don't want to take. Oops, I just took my brush off. Something like that. We go up here now. A little bit smaller on the edges of the feathers. Smaller. Resharp. This is how I generally create. Oh, something happened with the arm here. Let's just fix that again. Just add that back. And then we come up here and do that. So this is quite tedious, but it's I guess it's relaxing. I don't know. I don't usually have the patience for this kind of thing. Um, I feel like that's a big issue of mine is this lack of patience. I need to be more patient. Okay. This is interesting. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna make another layer, and I'm gonna start solidifying some of these forms right here. Solidify this form a bit. I think that's okay. Yeah, it's going together. I'm gonna do some over here. I'm still both basically tracing. I'm not a particularly great artist. I am enjoying the process. Cool. I don't need to make a million layers like I'm doing here, but I'm gonna keep doing it anyways. Oops. Oops. I did not mean to. I changed my brush. Let's go back. Yeah, you continue. This there. Oh, okay. Oops. Continue. I find this is the easiest way for me to draw with my shaky hands. Is this sketchy style? I'm trying to make it work. You have to adapt. Whatever works for you is not going to work for everybody. Whatever works for everyone else is not always going to work for you. But I don't know. If I feel like the mark of an artist is to figure out what works and to do it. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I'm just hoping this works. Uh, so I'm almost done here for today. I'd like to get the basic form here drawn out. There's something cool here. I see something cool happening. So I'm gonna combine those layers I just made. It's fine. I'll make a new layer just so I'm not just in case I want to delete things. I'll change the look opacity on that even more. Bring it down. Put it up maybe. Hmm. I want to make the breastplate here particularly deformed. I want to give it a particular definition. I mean, not deformed. I like the space here too. It's kind of neat. I was drawing on the wrong layer apparently. It's okay. Um, yeah, so we have something happening here. Let's bring together the feet a bit. I like this kind of like tribal tattoo style of, I don't know what to call it exactly. Just energy, motion. I was drawing on the wrong layer. That happens sometimes. Let me move on. Wait, what am I? I should like. I need more variety in the colors here. Right now, it's like one very flat color. I don't particularly like. Oops. Okay, that's cool. I'm doing a little bit of time here just in case I fuck anything up too badly. I can always just go back. I want to round out the edges a bit here to make the form more feminine. Okay, the hands a bit more. Get rid of some of this excess here. Yeah, so we do that. I want to start getting rid of some of the excess here too. I like the let's change the opacity a little bit higher. But I like working like this because it's very slow. It's hard to make like it's hard to make a lot of mistakes. It's still possible, but you can kind of see it's a little bit more difficult to make mistakes. Like if you work in lower opacity, you have more lenience. Um, I don't know, something like that. What can I do? Make our breastplate here a little bit more obvious. Some definition to the armpits. Sharpen this a bit down here too. I want to make sure this like Tim Burton-y. Little like twists and turns, you know. Get rid of, I can sharpen these edges a bit too. Something like that. Oh. So the face is a little bit weird now. Let's see where am I? We can bring this layer up. The face should be on top, obviously. Well, I thought that was obvious, but okay. I'm gonna leave it there for today. Think about that. I like that. Okay. Peace and love. I'll catch you guys probably tomorrow. I've been doing these daily. Trying to keep up with the daily exercise. I'm gonna try to pretty this up. I might do it a little bit off camera. I don't know yet. Yeah. Peace. I'll catch you later.